You're watching Abby Lee Miller's official YouTube channel. Subscribe right now. Subscribe right now.
Subscribe right now.
The official Abby Lee Miller YouTube channel. Subscribe right now. Subscribe now.
Welcome to Ask Abby.
Ask Abby.
It's scary.
Ask Abby.
Amazing.
Ask Abby.
That's huge. You heard it here first.
Ask Abby.
Welcome to Ask Abby. Now, you can ask me anything you want, but I get to ask you anything I want. My guest today is Ruby Sumegi. Now, Ruby, where are you from?
Sydney, Australia.
Wow, she came a long way to Ask Abby, didn't she? You live here now.
Yes, I've been living here for 5 years.
Oh, wow. So tell our viewers why you're here and how you came here and how you're able to be a young actress in Hollywood.
Okay, so I came here to start modeling and acting when I was 10 years old. I have been modeling since I was 3 years old. Okay.
That's my bell.
Oh.
So when you say the word I ding it.
Okay.
Just to remind you not to say it.
Okay. Okay, that caught me off guard. Okay, so yeah, I moved when I was 10 years old and started modeling and acting about a year after I moved here.
And how are you able to come here and work?
I am on an extraordinary ability visa.
Wow, extraordinary ability.
Yes, and I was one of the youngest kids at the lawyer's office that got the visa.
Okay, so you have a special visa
Yes.
to come from Australia to
Yes.
the United States to work. Mm-hmm. Is that an O1 visa?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so an O1 visa. I'm just trying to make it clear because lots of kids in Australia watch the show Dance Moms.
Yes.
And they're huge fans. And there's a lot of talent there.
Yes.
Lots of talent. Incredible dancers, incredible studios. And kids often ask me, well, I just want to come to LA. Like Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Like Nicole Kidman,
Yeah.
and like Ruby. There you go. So it's a process. You need an attorney. You have to go through the courts, et cetera, et cetera. And then you have to be granted this visa.
Yes.
And not everybody is.
Yes. It took me about 6 months to a year to get my visa.
Wow. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So you're here with your mom and dad
Yes, and my sister.
and your sister. Okay.
Yeah.
And are they all extraordinary ability people too?
Estelle is, but my parents are on a different visa, so I'm on my own visa by myself.
By yourself? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you could dump that family if you wanted to.
Yes.
Okay. So if they all have to go back, you don't.
I don't.
All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. So tell me about living in Hollywood. How old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
You're 15 years old. Okay. So
Yes.
tell me what it's like for a 15-year-old girl to live in Hollywood.
Okay, so it's very interesting. You get to meet a lot of wonderful people like yourself.
Oh, thank you.
And and yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a lot of work to do.
So what kind of work are you
Yeah.
doing right now?
Right now, I'm working on modeling, and I'm about to go to London to meet with some new agencies out there as well.
Okay.
And I've been filming on sets for acting, and that's it.
Is there anything you're allowed to talk about?
I don't know. Oh, yes, there's a movie that's going to come out soon with Warner Brothers. It's called James II, which I was working on for 4 months.
Perfect. So you're in a movie, James II.
Yeah.
It's a Warner Brothers film.
Yes.
And it's going to be out soon. We're going to watch for that. Okay, viewers, write that down. Put it in your phone so that you know that you're going to see Ruby in a movie. That's
Yes.
exciting. Yes?
Yes.
What's with the name? Why did your parents name you Ruby?
Oh, when I was born, I had really red lips, like ruby red lips, and that's why they called me Ruby.
Okay, and what about your last name? What nationality is that? Sumegi.
It's Hungarian. It's Hungarian, but it was changed during the war.
Oh.
Yeah.
Explain that. Like my parents
Yeah.
grandparents were from Scotland,
Yes.
from Ireland,
Yes.
and they came, on the boat, like the Titanic, and yes.
Okay, so my great-grandfather was living in Hungary at the time, and it was when the Nazis and everything was going on.
Okay.
So he migrated to Australia and changed his name to get away from them. So my original last name was Deutsch.
Deutsch.
So they changed it to Smegi.
Smeggy.
Yeah, which is a castle in Hungary.
All right, that's interesting because most kids I ask about their name or their heritage or their nationality, they have no clue what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You are an intelligent young lady. Now, do you go to school? Are you homeschooled?
I am currently going to a private school which is made for kids in the industry and for kids who do a lot of sports, so they're really flexible, and it's a really tiny school.
Not flexible, like whack their leg
No.
up flexible.
No, like
No, they let
I
you
can
come
leave
and go,
school, yeah.
and you can have a tutor on the set, or you can
Yes.
have your schoolwork
Yeah.
sent home. That's great. There's things like that here.
Yes.
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and unfortunately, there wasn't anything like that.
Yeah.
I think times are changing,
Yeah.
and they're getting more with it, but not, as easy it is here in Los Angeles.
Slowly
All right.
getting better.
So I want to end on a happy note, but there's something serious we need to talk about.
Okay.
Currently in Australia,
Yeah.
the animals are dying. People
Yes.
are dying.
Yeah.
Property is being destroyed.
Yeah.
Your beautiful forests, your countrysides. I mean, it's just awful.
Yes, it is. There's almost a fire in every state, and it's really bad where I'm from. So in Sydney, it's really bad as well, and around there. And a lot of animals have died, and it started to, the fires have started, and the ash have gone into, the rivers. So
So that's a whole
the
nother
fish
issue.
are dying and everything like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Fire just destroys.
Yes.
It's just evil.
It's going to take a while to build back up.
Right. Now, anybody that you know, are there any family members back home or friends that have been affected directly by the fires?
Close family of mine who have almost been affected. It's pretty close to their farm. And then my great-grandmother lives pretty close to the fires as well.
Aw.
But the rest of my family is pretty far away from it.
Okay, so everybody's okay though.
Yes.
No
deaths.
or
no
anything
nothing.
in your immediate family. Well,
Yes.
thank goodness.
Yes.
Knock on wood. Thank goodness for that. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
Are you up for that?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything you want to ask Abby?
I don't know. I don't have anything to ask. So anything you want me to ask you?
No. Do you like my set?
I do love your
It's
set.
fancy, isn't it? My
It is.
sign,
It
my
is.
desk, my candies,
Oh, I have a question for you.
my bell.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
How long ago did you move to LA? Or how long have you been living here?
I moved to LA with the television show. The series brought us from Pittsburgh out to LA. It was a bad move. In 2000 and I'm going to say 15.
Yes.
So I've been living here then. I used to live in Santa Monica at the beach, and then I, had a little staycation, and then I moved into the city, more into Beverly Hills area.
Yes.
That's me. But I want to move back to the beach. And sadly, my wheelchair won't fit into the apartment. I can get in the building and go up the elevator, but when I get out and I go to my, unit, I can't fit in the door, and they won't change it for me. Santa Monica's grandfathered in, and they don't have to be ADA compliant, which is horrible.
Yeah.
Because I really need to be back there. It's good for my zen. It's good for my blood pressure. It's just nice to live right at the beach. All right, Ruby, are
Yes.
you ready for a game?
100%.
All right. I want you to tell me, Ruby, I want you to
Yes.
tell me what is wrong with this picture.
One of her feet are turned in.
Bingo. Now, can you guess who this is? Do you know?
No
It's an
clue.
Instagram post.
I don't know.
No? Can you guys guess out there? Let's see. Boom. Presley. She's a dancer.
Yes.
On a TV show. Maybe she shouldn't have a turned-in foot. All right, next one.
Also turned in foot.
Pigeon-toed.
Yes.
Sicko, pigeon-toed. Well, that's definitely pigeon-toed. And who do we have here? Can you guess? Do you know?
I do not know. Bryn?
Maybe. A little kid named Alexis. She used to be on the show with the Minis. And she's a working dancer in LA. She's a great dancer. Oof. One more.
Pigeon-toed.
Pigeon-toed. Do you think it's a good line for their feet? Should they know better?
They should know better.
They should know better. It chops the line off. You want the line of your leg to be long. And whose feet are those? I mean, what is wrong with that?
That's my feet.
This is you?
Yes, that's me.
Do you see how sickled those ankles are?
Yes.
Yes, and ta-da! There she is, the model, in the bathing suit, in the pool, with sickled feet.
Yes.
All right. Do not let that happen again, Ruby.
Okay.
You got it? Did you like playing our game?
Yes, I did.
All right, you need to be on social media more because you should have guessed every one of those people.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Is that a promise?
Yes.
You promise me
I
you're
promise.
gonna get on social media a little bit more?
Yes.
Do you follow at The Real Abby Lee?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And they should too.
And they should too. Follow The Real Abby Lee, and you want to go ahead and give them your contact information to follow you?
Mine's Ruby, and then my last name's Maggie. Official. That's it.
That's it? Okay. Thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. It's been a blast.
Thank you.
And tune in for Ask Abby. You've obviously watched my video. Now like, comment, and subscribe.